Hello, my name is Richard. I am learning Swedish, but it's not good enough to make a report in Swedish, so please forgive me for using English. Today, I will introduce my LIA project, mungbeansprouts. My mentor is David Zhu. He works at ICA and also a farmer, and I learned vegetable growing and food preparation from him. At the same time, he's also a vlogger. He shared his videos on different platforms, and he has hundreds of thousands of fans. This is a mungbean sprouts he made. They are so beautiful. So I decided to use this as my LIA project. The raw material I use are mungbean and of course water. The reason why I choose mungbean sprouts are: first, it is a very simple product with simple raw materials and simple production. Second, it is a very nutritious product with strong market acceptance. Third, the initial investment is small, and the production can be expanded on a larger scale in the future. Based on the above reasons, I choose mungbean sprouts as my initial project. I hope to build my own food company, starting with sprouts and microgreens. As mentioned just now, the production of this product is very simple and only produce a small amount of waste, which is seed cost. It can be easily removed after simple cleaning and screening. And even the seed coat is eatable. It is okay if you just ignore it. Those waste materials can be used as organic fertilizer, and after treatment they can be returned to the natural circle without pollution. The wastewater produced by washing bean sprouts does not contain harmful substance and can be directly discharged into domestic wastewater or used for watering vegetables. So, in general, my product has very little or zero waste produced. The secret to making it is pretty simple. Just mungbean plus water plus a little time and patience. Mungbean sprouts are very fast product. They can be harvested in about 3 to 7 days. The way I make it is: first, select high quality mungbeans and pick out the broken or discolored mungbeans. Second, soak them overnight. Third, put it into a container and keep it in a warm environment, which is between 20 to 30 degrees Celsius. Rinse and soak twice daily, and soak for 5 minutes each time. Number 4, harvest within 3 to 7 days. Of course, you can let it continue to grow even beyond 1 week. The trick is to soak it for 5 minutes, because if you just rinse, the mungbeans may not get enough water, resulting in restricted growth or shrinkage. Soaking ensures that each mungbean is fully hydrated, so it can continue to grow the rest of the time. Sensory approach. Since mungbean sprouts are a very simple and basic product, the sensory approach is a challenge for me, because I'm not likely to make much of a difference in how it looks or tastes. But I do have found that when I grow them in a tall bucket with holes, there are much more space. The sprouts tend to develop a long shape. In other crowded containers, they tend to grow into short, fat, and curved shapes. I personally think this curvy shape is cuter. Of course, I can develop 2 products for different consumers to choose from. Other methods that can be used as a sensory approach are to make more designed packaging and use high technologies such as AR to produce interactive animations which can enhance customers' visual experience. My target customer is basically everyone, but the main customer base is the middle class, people who pursue a healthy life but whose time is precious. They accept slightly higher food price but pursue healthier ingredients. They educated themselves very well on their diet and know the nutritional value of sprouts and microgreens. For themselves, taking time to do the tedious washing every day may not be as good as going to the supermarket after getting off work to pick up a box of fresh bean sprouts that are already packed and ready for cooking. Regarding packaging, I invested and found out that ICA's is like this. Very simple, but I want to make a little more advanced. I want to make it one box per person so that it will be more convenient for customers to choose. Of course, this is my reference from another product packaging, and it is not the final decision yet. I look for inexpensive and nice-looking boxes that can stand out from the shelf. Regarding the market, I think knowledge sharing is a good way to go. For example, writing blogs and making videos, writing some nutrition and cooking knowledge into articles and videos, building my own website, and operating a video platform like YouTube are good market solutions in the long run. Although it is difficult to achieve directly sales in the short term, I believe that as time goes by, it will have a good results. In addition, SEO can be used to speed up the exposure of content, which can increase visibility and increase sales. Since bean sprouts have a short shelf life, selling them is a challenge. The traditional business model can only cover a short area outside the production location. Regarding sales channels, mainly divided into two types. One is local sales and another one is online sales. Local sales are targeted at clients around my production site, as well as surrounding supermarkets and restaurants. Online sales can expand the user circle to area within one-day transportation, but actually my plan is to further process the sprouts into a product with a longer shelf life. For example, freeze drying. Freeze drying technology can make it into powder, which can not only ensure nutrition but also be stored for a long time. Such sales targets can cover the whole world. Of course, this is my future plan. It is just an idea now. Continued research is needed. Personally, I have my own Chinese network, both locally and online. And bean sprouts are a very popular food in China tradition, so I might also try to promote bean sprouts among my Chinese connections. Thank you for watching. This is my LIA report. If you have any good ideas, please just free to let me know. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye.